Currently, the U.S. government is executing a strategic realignment, unprecedented in peacetime, of military forces in the entire Pacific. As part of this realignment, a significant number of Marines and their families are planned to relocate from Okinawa, Japan, to Guam, an island steeped in the annals of the Corps' history and an enduring part of our legacy.
Another D-Day. To the south, another joint assault force smashes at Guam. Guam is American ground. The flag is planted again on Guam. It has a special meaning for every one of us.
One of the many challenges associated with this relocation is the identification, construction, and operation of the training facilities and ranges required for the Marine Corps forces on Guam. As America's expeditionary force in readiness, it is imperative for the Marine Corps that its Marines have ready access to high-quality training facilities. The Marine Corps utilizes a variety of training facilities, from individual skills to live fire, to combined arms, to maneuver ranges. The intent of our training is to fully prepare our primary asset, the individual Marine, for combat. While the goal of our training is to deliver an overwhelming impact on our adversaries, the Marine Corps is also mindful of the potential for our training to impact our neighbors, our environment, and other sensitive areas, such as cultural and historic sites. With this in mind, the Marine Corps strives to live up to its reputation as a good neighbor. We have a solid history of working hand-in-hand with resource agencies, local governments, and the public during the development and implementation of our range management plans, so that we can limit the impact of our training, both on the environment and the communities we live in. For these reasons, exhaustive analysis and planning went into the proposed locations and training facility designs on Guam in order to achieve the least possible overall impact to the island and ensure safety while still meeting Marine Corps minimum training requirements. As a result, all of the non-live fire training facilities will be located on current military base property, such as Anderson South, Naval Munitions Site, and the Naval Computer and Telecommunications Station. There have been many questions surrounding the Marine Corps' proposed live fire ranges. It's important to note that only individual small arms ranges will be located on Guam, that these ranges will not create hazards to the environment, and that the primary factor in the location and operation of our live fire ranges is safety. Because safety is paramount, while the footprint of an actual firing range is relatively small and contains the vast majority of rounds fired, we place large surface danger zones, also known as SDZs, around each range as a safety buffer. These SDZs prevent personal injury or property damage on the remote chance that training munitions would ever fall outside of the intended impact area. Because they remain undeveloped, many SDZs consist of protected natural habitat, such as forest, jungle, hills, cliff lines, or watersheds. An added benefit of these areas is a reduction in the noise emanating from the ranges. However, due to the size of these safety zones, the limited live-fire small arms ranges cannot be completely located on existing military land. The Anderson South Route 15 location, above the cliff line, has been identified as one potential location that provides for the necessary safety requirements, while minimizing the impact to the community, the environment, and ocean use. We want to stress that should the decision be made to locate the ranges at Route 15, there will be no hazards to the Pagat Village or the cave area, and ownership and control of the historical site will remain with the government of Guam, as it does today, and 24/7 unimpeded access to Pagat Village and cave will continue. Another potential location for the live fire ranges is the Naval Munitions Site. While the design proposals for the ranges at the Naval Munitions Site are in their infancy, initial analysis reveals some private or Government of Guam land may be required to construct the ranges. The area will have to be studied thoroughly to assess land use requirements, as well as potential environmental, cultural, and operational impacts. Regardless of where the ranges are located, firing operations will typically occur on weekdays from early morning until mid-afternoon. Firing on weekends or nights will be coordinated with the community well in advance. The Marine Corps looks forward to our homecoming on Guam and is dedicated to working with all interested parties to protect, preserve, and promote Guam's history, culture, and heritage.